Jerry Stiller, 92, the Brooklyn-born entertainer who formed a popular comedy act in the 1960s with his wife, Ann Meara, before playing crotchety, kvetching fathers on network sitcoms, most notably the hypertensive Frank Costanza on Seinfeld, has died. The cause was natural causes, his son Ben Stiller announced Monday. Jerry Stiller rose to national prominence on a barrage of one-line jokes and sly ethnic humor, with his Jewish background and Meara's Irish Catholic heritage forming a comic motif. With age, he transformed into a master of righteous indignation and raucous anger, drawing on memories of fights between his parents to create some of the funniest moments of the 1990s most celebrated and popular sitcom. As Costanza, Mr. Stiller was perpetually struggling to control his temper, blood pressure and contempt for his son, George, a balding schlemiel played by Jason Alexander. Among the few tools he used to regain his composure was a mantra he learned from a relaxation tape, Serenity Now, which he screamed while raising his hands to the heavens. Serenity never seemed to come. Stiller effectively reprised the role in The King of Queens, which premiered on CBS in 1998, months after the finale of Seinfeld, and ran for 9 seasons. On screen, he appeared in movies such as The Taking of Pelham 1-2-3 (1974), as a wisecracking New York police lieutenant, and Zoolander 2001, in which he was the excitable talent agent of a model played by his real-life son, Ben. For an older generation of viewers, Mr. Stiller was best remembered as the shorter, more intense half of Stiller and Meara, a husband and wife duo in the mold of George Burns and Gracie Allen, or friends Mike Nichols and Elaine May, whom Stiller and Meara succeeded as performers in the Compass Players, a Chicago improv group that spawned Second City. Get the news you need to start your day. While Meara initially sought to work as a dramatic actor, not a comedian, Mr. Stiller convinced her they would make a good comic team. In 1961, they began performing in Greenwich Village nightclubs, where Ed Sullivan caught them live and invited them to his weekly TV variety show. They returned more than 30 times, often playing the characters Hershey Horowitz and Mary Elizabeth Doyle, who meet through an early computer dating program. The couple largely stopped performing together in 1970, saying they wanted to focus on their own careers and to preserve their marriage. "I love Anne, but if I had depended on her in my professional life I would have lost her as a wife," Mr. Stiller told People in 1977. Meara, who went on to work as an Emmy and Tony-nominated actress before her death in 2015, told the magazine, "I didn't know where the act ended and our marriage began." Off the stage, they continued to write and record lucrative, light-hearted radio ads for Amalgamated Bank, United Van Lines, Harrah's Atlantic City and a little-known German import called Blue Nun Wine.